Hi everybody, Carla here. I am an editor and science consultant, and I work out of FreakingNarnia.com, my website. So if you're interested in editing services or science consulting for your independently published book, I guess, think of me, maybe. FreakingNarnia.com. You can see here again. This is just an update as to what I've been doing for the last half of February to the first half of March, I guess. As far as editing goes, I've been working on a very long, very wordy, sort of futuristic romance type of thing. I'm done with it now, so maybe it'll see the light of day sometime in the future. We'll see. As always, again, I do beta reading, proofreading, developmental editing, and of course science consulting and science review, as well as Spanish to English and vice versa translation. So if you guys are ever in need of those services, I'm your girl. You know, look for me on FreakingNarnia.com. As far as personal reading goes, I actually haven't read much this month. I haven't even finished reading the book I was reading last time because work has been so intense. But I am actually looking forward to maybe getting some new books in the next couple of weeks, because honestly, I really want to read something new, and I haven't really read. I mean, I read the Percy Jackson book I showed last time, but like apart from that, I haven't really read anything just for pleasure because of work. Like I said last time, I don't really have much time these days, but it is what it is when you become an adult, I guess. And yeah, as far as the writing goes, if you remember, I told you I had started querying my first novel. It's still going. I actually got 2 rejections, which is not... Honestly, it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. It was just kind of 2 really quick rejections, so I just kind of assumed that my novel wasn't the right fit for the ages in question. I don't hold anything against them. I don't think it means that my novel is bad. I just think I have to keep trying. I do have some queries still out that I'm just waiting on, so I guess it's a waiting game at this point. Hopefully, just, you know, hopefully someone will bite eventually. I haven't gotten even any like requests yet because I'm barely a month into this thing, so I don't expect everything to go super quickly. I'll just have to wait. It is what it is. In case you were wondering, I don't know, my novel is actually a romance. It's a queer romance. I don't recall if I mentioned it last time, but it's a queer romance set in a not too distant future. As far as tropes go, it's got the main one is the soulmate identifying marks, which is kind of a thing in romance, if you didn't know, but also grumpy sunshine dynamics. So, and like a bit of found family, I guess, but yeah, it's a fun one. I quite enjoy it. If I do say so myself. I mean, it is my book. I have to love it, I guess. Apart from that, I actually started writing my next project, which is going really well because I'm adapting a fanfic I wrote, and expanding it into a full-length novel. So I already have a bunch of it written, so it's going really fast. Like, because it's a fanfic, I already have a base for it. But I've actually been able to add like 10,000 words since I started over the past couple of weeks, and it's really good. I really love that project. It's gonna be queer romance again, but this time it's just contemporary. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. It should be done pretty fast, I think, honestly. And then I'll start with revisions on that one, and we'll see where it goes. But I'm actually really excited about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I haven't really been reading all that much, so yeah. But as soon as I get some new reading material, like for pleasure instead of work, I will let you guys know. And hey, if you're sort of in the trenches like me, if you're writing a novel and you don't know where you're gonna go with it, or like if you need help figuring out what works on it, what doesn't, once again, I am a science consultant and editor. I do, again, science consulting and review. I do translation, English, Spanish, and vice versa. And I do developmental editing, beta reading, and proofreading. So if you're in need of those services, check out FreakingNarnia.com. There you go. And I'd love to help you. I'm very familiar, especially with science fiction and fantasy, like in the genre, like the main tropes and stuff. I'm very familiar with those, but I'll take anything on mostly. So, if you're ever shopping for an editor, please think of me. I will see you guys next month. I guess hopefully I will have more updates on the query process for you guys, but I'm excited. Like, I know people have said that querying is like super stressful. I'm just excited. I don't know if that makes me weird, but I really just want to get my book out there, so hopefully someone will buy it soon. I'll get you an update next month. Bye, guys.